Vague refers to something that is unclear or imprecise in its meaning or intention. Inconsistent, on the other hand, refers to something that does not remain the same or is not uniform in its behavior or quality.
Yeah. You wear another one next week.
Peace, Shaw. What up?
Guess who's back? All three of us back again.
Wow, first time in 3 weeks.
Something, was it?
2 weeks. Well, no, 3 weeks. Was 3
It
weeks
was me
ago.
and Duke. And then was it all three of us? And then it was me and Lou, right?
I think so, yeah.
Yeah. So next week it'll be me and Lou.
Please. I would love that.
Oh, are you wanting a vacation?
It would just be fun to go through and edit and everything, not being involved. Like,
not being a part
I
of
wonder
it,
what's coming up next.
Oh my goodness. Oh, so saw Captain. I mean, no spoilers because Duke hasn't seen it, but saw Captain America today. Yeah. I thought it was fine.
I liked it. I didn't have a problem with it. It doesn't move the universe forward. It doesn't. As close as we are to new Avenger movies, something needs to start pushing. Probably going to be Fantastic Four, but we'll see.
Yeah. It was there. I mean, it got reshot how many times? Delayed for 2 years. So whatever.
Mm.
So and it showed. There's definitely some scenes where it's like that. It doesn't look like it fits there.
Yeah. But I didn't mind it. It was.
Yeah, I was going to say I didn't think it was bad. So whatever.
It was better than Thor 2.
What were your thoughts on Harrison Ford replacing William Hurt as Thunderbolt Ross?
That's fine. I mean, yeah, they did the War Machine thing. Oh, you shaved your mustache.
It's been what? When did the Incredible Hulk come out? That was.
But he was also in fucking Infinity War Endgame when they signed the Sokovia Accords.
Oh, yeah. That's true.
I mean,
yeah,
he has been in
the
Yeah, he's been around.
Yeah,
he's been in the bubble.
Yeah.
Cool.
But overall, it was good. I didn't have a problem with it. I probably should have watched The Incredible Hulk again, but
that's probably all you. Well, if you didn't watch Falcon and Winter Soldier, you might be a little screwed too.
Oh yeah, for sure. Yeah, you should definitely watch that.
Yeah, I had the guys I'm seeing it with tomorrow. We're talking about watching Winter Soldier and Civil War and that type of thing, and I'm like,
no.
I guess I could see how. I mean, sure, watch them because they're good movies, but I don't think they're a prerequisite to you.
No, Falcon and Winter Soldier and Incredible Hulk. And
that's sufficient.
Yeah. But if you're on Tightwad Tuesday tomorrow, then no time.
Yeah.
Yeah, there is that.
Yeah, I mean, the theater is just too nutty to go on a weekend, on a Friday night or anything anymore. Like, just.
I mean, depending on the movie, yeah, that's true.
Mm-hmm. But sure. On a holiday weekend, yeah, I'm sure it was crazy.
But how was Disneyland this weekend? You were saying Disneyland was crazy, yeah?
It was ridiculous.
Oh, yeah.
They had like a dance or cheer competition going on.
And the holiday?
Was
it worse? Was it worse than when we were there?
Yes.
At DCA?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Wow. Okay.
Yeah, we went over to.
I would have been done at 10:30.
We went over to DCA. Like we park hopped because we didn't have DCA tickets, so we park hopped fairly earlier than we normally do. And we got over there. Guardians broke, Cars broke, Credit Coaster broke, and then there's just masses of people. So Guardians came back up. We were able to get on that. Shit, that might have been it. We did Guardians. We did even Little Mermaid was an hour long. If Little Mermaid is an hour long, get the fuck out of California Adventure. You ain't going on nothing today.
Is that just all the folks because of the broke down rides just went over to those? So those lines.
It was just the dance teams that were there. They brought their whole families because we stayed at the Disneyland Hotel too, and there's just packed full of people in there too.
Damn.
Redonkulous. Disneyland was okay, but DCA, because that's where they usually have. There's a stage back there by Monsters Inc. So they'll put on shows. So I think most of them only have DCA tickets. So just everybody and their mothers over there. And it was also the last weekend of the Lunar Near You food festival. So everybody's probably getting in for that too before it goes away.
So you guys stayed at Disneyland Hotel. Do you prefer staying on site or at the timeshare? What's for you personally? Like what?
I liked it. I mean, the walk at the end of the night back to the hotel through downtown Disney, kind of lame, but better than waiting for the shuttle, fight your way out of the parking garage, drive to the timeshare. So I didn't mind it. We used our Disney Vacation Club points, so we stayed at the villas at Disneyland. It was a good room. I had a Murphy bed, full queen size bed, maybe. Fridge. Checked out the new Avenger store, which was okay. The D-Lander next to the Avenger store, they have Pandora and Roosevelt's. So the Roosevelt's were just okay. Nothing good.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Nothing exclusive to them yet.
Yeah. And then we ate at this Taiwan place called Din Tai Fung or something. Their website is dtf.com, by the way. How they got that
Wow.
is amazing. But it's dumplings.
dtf.info.
Right. But it was dumplings. It was really, really good. I enjoyed it.
I'm not a huge dumpling guy, but there's a couple of dumpling places up here when you guys come. Make sure you put that on the list because I'll be happy to take you guys there. There's a couple of them where people will drive a half an hour to go pick them up, type of thing.
So we didn't have reservations. They didn't have reservations until March. We were able to put ourselves on the wait list, like walk up.
Uh-huh. Wow.
5 hours, dude. We were just like, fuck it. We're at Disneyland. We'll just go on rides, and as it gets closer, then we'll just start making our way back there.
Yeah.
Nice.
But no, it was cool. I enjoyed it. I liked eating there. It was cool. It's no Tortilla Joe's, R.I.P. But
no margaritas. They didn't keep the margarita machine.
So sad. I did have a strawberry old fashioned at a Smoke Jumpers in DC. That was pretty good.
Was that an exclusive one, or is that one they always have?
It was just for like February or
the
some
spring
shit.
or something like that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All their shit's
Valentine's.
strawberries, Valentine's.
Chocolate covered strawberries. So it's like, hey, let's play with this thing.
Oh yeah, the strawberry shortcake Dole Whip over at Disneyland. Delish. They kept it for most of last year, actually. I think it lasted until probably September.
They do like a cake, or do they do the chunks?
Well,
or
it's
is it just
strawberry Dole Whip.
Yeah.
And then they put a strawberry like compote. So they have like strawberries, and they put like the angel food cake and stuff on it.
Is it like cubed or something?
No, it's like crumbles.
Or is it the
crumbles?
whole?
Yeah, it's crumbles.
Okay, crumbles.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's delicious. They should keep it year round. Fuck it.
Man, that shit sounds delicious.
It is delicious.
But I'm also like on a salad for all my food today. As soon as this is over, I'm eating some steak.
Did you pay $50 for it on Friday night?
Shit, hell to the no. I threw some. This is Sam's Club. Fucking $6.98 a pound. I ain't doing that bullshit.
Did you do anything for Valentine's? I know we talked about it, but
nope,
no,
not a thing.
Cool.
I was sick. Or getting sick.
I took my bitch to Disneyland, so I went.
Yeah, you did.
Yep.
That makes up.
That's how you keep that relationship together.
Yep.
You're like, let's just go to Disneyland.
That is.
My bitch says she wants to go on a cruise. We go on a cruise.
Yep.
I was gonna say that shit will work.
She wants to go to WDW. We go to WDW.
Yep. Whatever. Tell me when I need to get on the plane.
I really haven't done shit for VD in a long time, so I don't give a fuck.
You're supposed to do antibiotics for that, Lou.
Yeah.
Also true.
I'm not going to tell you what kind because we're not doctors. I don't want to put misinformation out there.
Right.
Yeah.
YouTube shut us down.
Jack MD.
Yeah. Not Jack F. Kennedy. There are no worms in my brain.
I did watch The Gorge and Flight Risk this week.
Okay.
I was Flight Risk.
He doesn't look
I
at
don't
those.
remember. I don't remember the Gorge.
It's Apple TV. That's how come you don't know nothing about it.
Okay.
It's Batista and Mila Jovovich.
Okay.
Wait, what? The Gorge?
Yeah.
No,
No.
it's Miles Teller and Anna Anya Taylor-Joy.
Oh, I must be thinking something else then. There is a movie with Batista and Mia.
That would have been I'm sure that would have been a completely different movie than the one that I saw.
Wow.
Oh, that was good. I like that. We're doing fan casting for movies that already exist. Who would you rather see in this movie? Batista and Jennifer Lopez. Wait, what?
What?
No.
Who?
You go, Fly Girl.
But I mean, it was fine. The gorge was predictable. Like, you kind of knew what was going to happen, and
Right.
Like, it was an hour and a half, so you can't. I mean, like, I'm glad it wasn't like a 2.5 hour movie, because I feel like they would have had to do a lot of padding for it. But I mean, like, the story was fine. Like, I understood it. Corporation's bad,
Right.
Mother Nature good, that type of thing. And then Flight Risk was just kind of whatever. It was there. Like,
I mean,
a green movie.
was that?
I didn't realize The Gorge was a green movie.
Kind of. I mean, it's not like directly a green movie, but it's. I thought I'd read somewhere that it was actually a sequel to another movie, but I couldn't. When I looked, I might be thinking of another movie where it's like the name is different, but it's a spiritual sequel to something or
it has
whatever.
Mila Jovovich and Dave Bautista in it.
There you go. Exactly.
That's the prequel. Flight Risk.
Flight Risk was whatever. It was unmemorable. It's probably why you don't remember anything about it. It just
The Gorge was the one I didn't know anything about. Flight Risk, no. It hit streaming this weekend.
Yeah.
I'm waiting for it to hit the free shit.
Yeah.
I'll watch it then, but I don't want to pay for it.
Yeah.
But I mean, it's fine. Like, it's inoffensive, right? Like, you just watch it and you're like, oh, okay. Like,
Yep. Turn your brain off. Wake me up in an hour.
It's there.
Yeah.
There wasn't like a moment where you're like, oh, they're all gonna die, right? Like, it was just like, oh, okay. Like, yep.
No, you're watching this movie to figure out how they get out of it, not
exactly.
That's it. It's like, oh, okay, we know how this is going to play out. Let's see how it plays out.
Mm-hmm.
That's it.
Yeah.
That's what I expect for that.
But again, it's one of those ones too. I think they gave away kind of a lot of the stuff that you would have been like, oh, in the trailer, like Marky Mark's bald head, that type of thing.
Right. They should have kept that.
Right. But I mean, to me, that's one of those examples where it's like when you're watching the movie and you go, oh, like that would have been an interesting choice if I hadn't seen it 6 months ago in the trailer. Right. Like, but a bunch of trailers came out in the last couple weeks, so I'll have to get a collection together so we can have a conversation about it in a couple weeks.
In season 2.
Season 2.
That sounds weird.
Right? Dude, this is episode 49.
Dang.
Yeah.
We only missed 3. Wow.
Yeah. Not bad, right?
Good. Yeah, that's pretty good.
We'll talk about that more next week, though.
Those 8 people were so upset.
Sir, we've been 10 consistently the last couple weeks. Just saying, we've got new listeners.
Welcome, new listeners. Hope you're enjoying it.
Right.
Please like, subscribe, hit that ring a ling the ding-a-ling bell.
Right.
And comments. We need engagement.
Yes.
Let us know what you want us to talk about.
We'll talk about anything. We don't give a fuck.
For real.
Yep.
Talk about.
We all have opinions. Some are stronger than others, but
USA losing to Sweden tonight.
Ugh. We're still playing Canada for the championship, though. So
yeah, the Americans didn't care. They had 3 starters out.
Fuck them.
And only lost 2-1, so that's pretty impressive. And had to lead at one point, so whatever.
See, we're just going to take over all of Canada. Fuck them. We beat them at curling last Winter Olympics, too.
Well, they're going to be a state soon, so be nice.
That's why we got to beat them. They need to stop booing the anthem, because it's their future anthem.
Exactly. Get used to that shit.
Going to be the USA?
USA? What's that all about? You hoser? At least
Look,
the syrup.
We've never had a Canadian listen to us, so it's fine. We can make fun of them for now.
They're Canadian. They won't say anything. What are they going to do? I'm upset. I'm going to send a Mountie after you.
I'm mad at you, buddy.
right? No more Crown Royal. No more syrup.
Well, hey, there's some people I know that would be very, very upset about that. So
I suppose
This is true.
they do have flavorful Crown Royal. Let's
They
be
do.
real.
They do. I'm not mad at Crown Royal at all.
Sea salt caramel.
and you get the bag, so
Yep.
for your dice.
That's yeah. I use mine for magic dice. Facts.
Exactly. See,
Girls at work use it for their headsets, so
But what?
we keep our
For their-
headsets in bags. So
Seriously?
Yeah.
That's funny.
So you just
because
be walking by.
you guys share desks and shit, right?
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah. Shit, there's like 200 of us. You know,
So,
like,
but you don't share headsets?
no, gross. That's how you get lice.
Only if you have lice. You don't. That shit can only
Yeah,
be
but
passed
because I
around.
just shared somebody else's headset, now I have lice.
Only if they had lice.
Yeah,
But-
they nasty.
he talks about how young some of the people that he brings on are. They don't
Oh,
know about no head lice.
Okay, that is
That's true.
true.
They didn't grow up
That
in the
is-
80s like we did.
Yeah, getting tested at school and shit.
Yo,
Like they'd be like, "Oh, one person's got head lice. We got to test everybody."
everybody.
Putting scotch tape in your hair and shit.
Yeah, they got the little fucking combs. They'd be like,
Your parents are boiling everything that night at home.
"Yeah, no shit." You'd have to get all your shit.
What the hell are you
You'd be
talking?
sitting there fucking butt ass naked because they'd have to wash everything.
All your clothes, your sheets.
all your clothes, all your sheets, anything that you like.
Is that white people shit? Because
That's
my
definitely.
bed.
I guess that is
Yeah.
white people shit.
I'm like, what are
But,
y'all
yeah.
talking about?
That's because you couldn't see lice crawling on loose skin.
The brown.
It blends in.
It's
We're
like
good.
a really soupy fudge that they would. I don't remember the name of it,
Rid.
but it's the
RID.
Rid. Yeah. It was they put that shit in your hair because that's the only
Yep.
thing. They basically would suffocate
Yep.
the lice because that's the only thing.
You
that
and
would
all
get
your
rid of them.
siblings are in the bathtub. Got this like
Yep.
tar in your
Yep.
fucking head.
Yeah,
And it has to sit
yeah,
there
it
for
was
like
tar.
15 minutes.
Dang. y'all making my head itch.
For real though.
Oh my god.
Oh, the 80s.
Oh, you know what? I'll tell you the other thing I started watching. I'm only 6 episodes into season 1. Yellowjackets.
See? Got talked into it by the Duke.
I did. I was like, I need something to watch, and it was like, I don't know, 11 o'clock at night. I ended up watching until like 4 or 5 in the morning.
Damn.
It was like, well, I'm up. I took a nap earlier, so I'm like, well, I'm up, so let me give it a shot. And then it was like, damn, this is wild. I'm curious how this plays out.
Huh.
So next thing you know, 6 episodes in, or 5 or 6. I don't remember what I got to, but it was 5 or 6. But yeah, I'm enjoying that. I'm looking forward to catching up to where we are now, which is obviously the start of season, I don't know, 4, 3, whatever
3.
we are.
Yeah. So you're not that far behind.
No, not too bad. I should have it done by the end of the month. But I liked it. I was like, okay. I had another, after Duke mentioned it, a coworker at work mentioned it as well, and I was like, what? And then he was explaining it, and was like, also, and I was like, all right, cool. And then finally, it was like, all right, fuck it, let's watch it.
Fine, I'll put it on my list.
Mm-hmm.
But and again, if you're a fan of 80s television or movies or media, like there's a ton of people in that show that like you're like, oh yeah, like I know who that is.
Good. Yes, good references. I didn't realize Fallout Girl was in there, so that's
Yeah.
cool.
Mm-hmm.
Kind of.
Mozzarella Pernell.
Fair enough. Exactly.
That's what L is short for. Mozzarella sticks.
That's a realistic printout.
This guy.
Have you been drinking? Are you okay, Jack?
Hey, where's your cup, buddy?
Jack is still hammered from Disneyland earlier today.
Oh, don't get me wrong. I mean, I like me some cheese. If she wants to go by that, I'll eat that cheese.
That's called a yeast
We good.
infection, Lou.
You won't even string it. You'll just
Again,
eat it
antibiotics.
whole.
Yeah, antibiotics or bakery. Either way, it's good. They need yeast.
I watched Landman D, all of it.
Yeah.
I liked
Yeah.
it. Yeah.
Like if you don't pay, I mean, it's the thing about those shows that really bugs me is all the articles that come out afterwards that are like, oh my god, they were so wrong about this and this isn't accurate. And I'm like, I'm not.
I didn't give a fuck, dude. I'm like, okay,
Like,
cool.
if
That's
you're-
how
if
oil.
you're watching-
that's how oil
like-
works. I'm
Yeah, if
good.
you're watching fucking Landman to get numbers of what you like, if you're going to work on Monday after watching Landman, going, well, they said this about solar energy and about wind power, then you're a fucking idiot to start with. Like, let's just be real. If you're using Landman to get your facts, like, come on.
The problem with that is there are a lot of idiots. And
Well,
there are a lot of people who
obviously, very
obviously.
yeah, exactly. You saw how many people voted for Kamala. So you're gonna have all that going on with the idiots who are gonna try to regurgitate this shit. So it'd be nice if you would have some factual shit in the show, so that way people aren't regurgitating
like a fucking pop-up videos, like a little thing at the bottom. Actually, community note.
No, just do it right in the first place. Like nobody ever thought about just making it accurate.
Well.
Okay, it's being told from the perspective of an oil guy. Of course he's going to say shit about solar and wind power. So he probably isn't even saying the right shit because he probably doesn't know it.
And he's going to oversell the importance of
oil.
Right.
So you're getting your facts from a guy that's full of shit. In the first place.
You're getting your facts from a guy who has a stake in the game of presenting his
exactly
presenting his side of things in a way, you know. Yeah. So because
do you know that? Like when you're obviously I haven't seen the show. So when you're watching the show, do you understand that this guy is biased and you shouldn't believe him?
I understand.
I'm not a fucking moron though.
Right.
That's my point. There are so many stupid people out there that you almost have to let them know that, like, you have to give the character either off like talking with somebody or whatever. That's like, oh yeah, I'm feeding him this bullshit, whatever. That way you know you're feeding him bullshit because people are too stupid and they'll believe that.
Okay, so the show opens with him making a deal with the cartel to drill oil on their land. So right out the gate, he's a bad guy. So why would you believe anything he says the rest of the show?
Well, that doesn't make him a bad guy just because he's making a deal with the cartel. That just makes.
He's doing what he's good at, right?
Exactly.
That's how they kind of present. That's how they present Billy Bob Thornton's character. Is like he doesn't like what he does, but he's really good at what he does, and so this is why he's doing what he's doing, right? Like there's points of the show where he's doing the like I'm standing in the backyard, looking out over the sunset. And a coyote comes up and there's a moment and you read into it and blah, blah, blah. But then like you go, oh, well, he hates what he's doing. He's probably he's probably rotten inside, but he does this because, you know, it's like when people ask me why I do IT stuff, I would love to be doing 500 other things, but it's what I'm good at. So I'm still doing it. Right. Like I would love to just go serve drinks on a beach somewhere tropical. Right. But it's not going to pay as well. I'm probably going to get bored. My brain will get, you know, like I will get frustrated, and then that's when I become a bad employee when my brain isn't always going, right?
And sand everywhere.
So all them hot bitches coming up in their bikinis just doesn't do it for you.
How are you going to survive that? It'd be terrible.
Lou be out there wearing a giant rubber glove over his shorts, like
right.
He's like, why is
he'd be like Bigfoot. It'd be like Spring Break. And like, did you hear the legend of Garbage Bag Man?
Why does he collect
like blurry pictures? He's just blurry pictures of this fucking garbage bag running around on spring break, chasing all these white bitches
with no sand on his person. So
exactly.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
But I mean, so yeah, I mean that's the hard part. Is
don't watch it because you want oil documentary. Watch it because Billy Bob Thornton's a cranky old fucking dude,
and he's Billy Bob Thornton, right? Like he's
playing Billy Bob Thornton, being a cranky fucking dude.
Yeah.
And again, you see
around. You see Santa out there, or whatever he was.
You see Ali Larter's boobs in like the first episode,
mm-hmm.
So
that does matter.
It does. It matters a lot.
And because it's a Tyler Sheridan thing, all the girls in the show are like 10s, like
there's
crazy
no ugly
10s.
Bitches.
Oh, that sounds like one of his shows. Yeah.
Well, even Demi Moore's in. I'm like, dang, she looks good for like 70.
Mm-hmm.
But that could just be
the substance. The substance.
I was gonna say which came out first, this show or the substance?
The substance.
So, yeah.
But
that movie only came out last year, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I mean, Lane Man's new. Lane Man came out probably within the last 6 months. So.
Yeah.
Oh, really? Okay, got it.
Yeah.
But I mean, I enjoyed it. I'll be looking forward to.
Yeah.
And it's not normally a show. I mean, there are a lot of those types of shows that I'm normally not into, but the casting. I think they did a good job with casting the right
I had
people.
Billy Bob. I was in. I love me some Billy Bob. I don't care whatever he does. I'm there. So.
Yeah. Well, and again, he's just himself. Like literally, they were just like, okay, go on. Everyone play off of Billy Bob when he goes on scene. This is what's happening.
Right.
Like, you know,
Loved him in Tombstone.
yeah.
For all 2 seconds he was in it.
Right. Oh man.
But
And Sling Blade.
I'm trying. I think that's all I watched. I haven't seen your recommendation to watch SNL 50 skit.
That shit
I have
was
not seen-
funny. It was
I have
Black
not seen
Jeopardy,
that
hosted by Keenan,
Of course.
Mhm.
and then it had a black chick. I think it was the one from Ghostbusters.
Leslie Jones,
Yeah, and then in the middle was
Tracy Morgan.
Tracy Morgan, and then Eddie Murphy was on the end playing Tracy Morgan.
Eddie
fucking
Murphy?
died. Yeah,
Yeah.
he was
Wow.
on the end playing Tracy Morgan as Tracy Morgan was sitting next to him.
Oh my god. Okay.
He was like
Okay. I
doing
didn't
like
know they
his
got Eddie
his
back for
voice
this.
inflections and stuff.
They got everybody.
Everybody came back. Bill Murray
Like
came
there
back.
you saw so many people in the crowd who weren't even in any of the skits or whatever. Like that's all the articles today that were in my feed about SNL were like, why was so and so not part of any of the skits? Why was so and so not part? And I'm like, man, that show went like 4.5 hours. It was supposed to be 3 hours.
Oh, wow.
I mean, the commercials killed it. Like,
Is it on Peacock yet?
yeah, it's on Peacock. You can watch it without. We can watch it with short commercials. So, or you can just watch all the YouTube clips because
Yeah, that's where I
they've
went.
clipped.
I just started.
I think they've clipped
watching YouTube
everything on YouTube. So,
Yeah.
I don't know.
I like the in memoriam. Lou, I think you'll like the in memoriam stuff. It's pretty funny. You're like, oh, they're going to talk about people that died. Nope, they just talk about shit that did not age well.
Nice. That's super cool.
They have a whole segment where they just have the faces blurred out because they're like, nope, can't show that. Nope, can't show that makeup either.
Oh, yeah.
Blackface was okay back then.
I was gonna say blackface, the only thing that they can't show.
I think there was a few of them. It would be one of those ones where I'd like to go through and figure out what skits they were from, like because there were a lot of them I did recognize, but there were a few I was like, huh.
I'm sure somebody did that or will.
Oh yeah, if it's not
100%.
done now, it will be by the end of the week.
Yeah.
Did Chevy Chase show up?
Yeah, he was there.
Dang. All right.
Did you watch the musical too? They had like a concert. Yeah, that's also.
I think I just.
Did the older people?
Oh no,
come
I
back
watched
with their
Will
skits?
Ferrell do Not Like Us. That was kind of funny.
That was from the musical thing. So on Friday night they did a thing at Radio City Music Hall where it was just a bunch of musical performances, people going up and singing either their songs or songs by other people that were notable in the SNL history type of thing. So that was where that clip was from because that was they're the wedding reception people where he's on the piano and she's singing. And they did a whole clip. I guess there was I guess there was actually a conversation on if they should do it or not. I was like, I'm glad they did because that shit was funny.
Look, they did it on Super Bowl. They can do it on SNL.
Is there anybody ever in the history of man who's had a worse week than Drake?
No.
Probably not, man. Those 7 days were not a good 7 days for him.
I was watching things that people were like, there are people in Canada who are worried about what's going to happen between the Canadians and U.S. and they still had a better week than Drake did.
Put tariffs on Drake.
You know, it reminds me. So afterwards, and trying to, because I don't know what's going on with Drake and Kendrick. One of the YouTube channels I watch, New Rockstars, they did a follow up on that whole story. One of the girls, like 15 minutes. Here's what's going on with here, and here's what was going on the halftime show, and this meant this, and I'm like, that makes a whole lot more sense if you understand what the hell's going on.
Mm-hmm.
So, like you, Jack, you probably appreciate that clip, that 15-minute episode, because you actually got it. I'm sitting there like, oh, so that's kind of cool. I was like, oh, that's so. After the fact, it was fantastic. I was like, oh, that's cool. I was like, wow, this Negro is deep.
Mm-hmm. I told you, he's a very smart guy.
Why was Serena there? Oh, now I understand.
I learned all this because of what happened when she won. I was like, oh, and they gave her crap for it. But they actually touched on that in the video. I was like, Okay, I did not understand any of this, and now it's like, okay, that's great and all. Can we get somebody more entertaining next time? I don't need this message. I want to be entertained.
Actually, I think it was Jermaine Dupri. He's like, good. I'm glad everybody hated it because now we can stop mainstreaming rap and get it back to the hood. Wrong.
That's funny. I don't know how that puts it back in the hood. Although, who was the dude that was from New Orleans who got mad that he didn't get
Lil
picked?
Wayne.
Oh, okay.
He was on the SNL special, though.
He wanted to put on a good show either.
Oh, no?
No.
Is it
Have you ever heard a Lil Wayne song?
Was
No,
that one more time?
he has an album coming out this summer, and I don't think he's put anything out for like 15 years or something.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Okay,
Yeah.
that doesn't work.
He doesn't
Is he
even
the
know
only-
his songs. He goes in, he one-shots all his songs, and then he forgets them. He doesn't write his lyrics down or anything.
What the hell?
Yeah. He doesn't even know his own songs.
That'd be a terrible concert.
Yeah, exactly. Ain't nobody
Well,
trying
because
to
you know
listen
that he's syncing to the whole thing, or it's
Exactly.
got a good backing track.
I would
Yeah.
imagine, yeah, he is.
Yeah.
So, yeah. God, that's
And
terrible, man.
Kendrick didn't have a backing track. He did all that shit live.
See, I couldn't tell. I thought he was lip syncing for a while.
No. My man was up there. No backing track, no nothing. Breath control and everything, so... So again, it was a good performance. It was not a good Super Bowl performance.
Yeah, that seems to be the gist of it all. Even the folks I know out here who like him were all like, he's good, he's great, he's deep, but they didn't enjoy the show.
Right.
Well, I don't think. I mean, what he didn't necessarily lend itself to a halftime performance, right? If you're thinking about halftime performances, you're thinking of 10 or 12 different acts all coming together, right? Like it's Bruno Mars, but it's not Bruno Mars because it's Bruno Mars and Shakira
And Friends.
and Chris Martin and Beyonce's here, and
Usher last year did that too. He brought out,
but I mean,
Luda.
the last 4 or 5 years, they've all anytime they had a song that had somebody else on it, and it was always somebody notable. Not to take anything away from SZA, but I don't think as far as the zeitgeist, the musical zeitgeist, she's very well known.
Exactly.
Right?
Yeah.
So, but then you look at, you go back and you look at previous years' Super Bowl halftime shows, and it's always like, it's Coldplay. Oh shit, here comes Beyonce. Here comes, whoever, whatever people they've worked with, and whatever people they bring on for a show. Because again, they're paying to be there. Like they're paying the NFL to be there.
Right.
That I found that out a couple of years ago, and I was like, "What the fuck? Like, really? Like, oh, okay."
And they're going to keep paying them to be there until they stop, and then NFL has to pay them to be there. So they have the control.
There's wait till everybody's like, "Nah, fuck you, football."
Well, and I think it's kind of getting that way to one degree or another, because I know I've read articles in the past couple of years where they have reached out to a bunch of people who were popular at the time, and they were like, "Nah, I'm good. Like, I don't need to pay you. Like,
why am I
I'll
dropping
continue."
millions to put on a 13-minute concert?
Yeah, that happened to Taylor. She's like, "Yeah, no, I don't need your money.
You can't afford me.
You need me. I don't need you."
Yeah. By the way, I put on 3.5-hour shows. So how do you think I'm going to cut this shit down to 17 minutes?
Right? That's an insult to my work.
And that would suck too. Like all that work for 17 minutes.
Mm-hmm.
Not worth it.
And it's crazy. I was watching like a behind the scenes where they were talking about the different shows, and they were talking about like the weekends. One from, was it 2 years ago? 2021? 2022?
Yeah.
21.
And how wild that was, because a bunch of the stuff, like, you have to like take into account the field and everything with all the stuff that you use. And so like all of the things that they put on the actual field can't damage the field or change the field in any way, shape, or form. So they've had to go and like create all of these different things, different tires for the stages they push out and stuff like that that are configured in a way that aren't going to put indentations in the field at all or anything like that, which is, to me, I'm like, that the technology behind all that is pretty crazy. And the fact, like, this past year, the one I was reading an article on Wired or something, that New Orleans, the Superdome only has one big tunnel in and out. I guess a lot of the newer stadiums have multiple ways for you to bring things in. So they had to like make sure everything fit in this like 10-foot wide. They had to cut everything to fit in this like 15-foot wide tunnel that had like a 35-degree angle, so they had to make sure all the stages were cut in a way that they'd be able to bring them in and out.
Well, it's a good
really
thing
quickly.
Kendrick fit like 30 dudes in that GNX of his. So
Yeah. Also, the GNX not going to be ever driven again. I guess they were looking for that for like a couple months before the show came, and they were able finally, because he was like, no, it has to be a GNX. Like, it can't. They were like, can it be anything else? And he's like, nope, it has to be a GNX because that's what's on the album cover. And they were like,
okay, I was gonna say why. Okay,
it had to
That's
be
why.
that because, and it had to be the year that he was born, that his dad brought him home in. So
yeah. So they were able to find one, and the guy was like, I guess they bought it, and the guy was like, oh, I'm so good for you that you have this, and they're like, yeah, we're gonna gut it and make it like they removed the engine. They had to take everything out of the inside.
We got to fit all these
windows
Mexicans in it. It's going to be crazy.
Exactly. Like we got to make this into a clown car.
Did you one of the things from that episode that I watched about the halftime show? It looks like the stage something like was a PlayStation controller.
Mm-hmm.
It's yeah.
And then the codes, the buttons lit up. And if you found that code people went online and looked, and apparently it was a code to get to the 59th level in a Jurassic Park PlayStation game because it was a Super Bowl 59. I was like, damn, that's some deep shit.
Right.
But I thought that was kind of cool.
All that to Clown Drake.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. At the end of the day,
Totally worth the money in
it.
his opinion.
15 mil done.
Yeah.
Crazy.
Fuck that guy.
I want to know how that lawsuit's going to play out.
It's not going to go anywhere. You know what'll happen? They'll settle and just not talk about it. Like,
I don't know that he will. I mean, I guess the attorneys and insurance could settle. They'll do it, but Kendrick, like, and I want a public apology. Kendrick should be like, nope. That ain't happening.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. But if they settle, all that goes away. Like, he can't like be like, I want money and an apology. Like, if they settle, they just settle.
No, that could be part of the settlement.
Part of the settlement, yeah.
Yeah, they could.
Then I guess maybe we will go to trial.
Yeah,
but that shit'll be the funniest
That's what I'm
trial.
saying.
Like, you want to make yourself look worse? Let's go to trial. Because
it needs to be that trial.
You clown me so bad that I can't.
It needs to be that trial and Gina Carano's trial, like back to back.
Man,
just to watch all these little bitches just cry and sue over stupid shit.
Man, crazy.
Just in the same courthouse, right next to each other.
I hope Gina wins hers so badly. The hypocrisy was so terrible there.
She won't.
I don't know. The fact that shit ain't got tossed out yet is in her favor.
That's true.
And now she's got the president's,
the president.
Ball holder.
You mean? No, it's
the president's ball holder on her backside.
It's the actual president. Sorry.
Yeah, the real president.
Yeah, President Musk.
Hey, that's fine, as long as he gets shit done.
No, he's an immigrant. We can't have that. Immigrants don't run this country, sir.
Keep finding all the bullshit that the Democrats did. Oh my God!
I'm just really glad that the casita has a bed in it because I might need that. But the way things are going,
like, dang, they keep firing everybody. I wonder if Duke's going to have a job soon.
Don't know yet. Every day's a new adventure. So we'll see.
I did put some nightstands in here, though.
Nice. Thank you, sir. Appreciate that.
Oh,
they have USB ports and they light up.
Damn, in the nightstand?
Yeah.
That's badass.
Yeah.
No more hauling the little crates over to put your phone on in the night.
Nope.
Stacking the cardboard boxes all fucking funky.
Exactly.
Yep.
Praying that your phone doesn't.
Here.
Praying that one text doesn't make it fall off.
Yeah, I had to put the habit. I had to put my shit on silent after that.
Yeah.
I was like, no vibration, no.
Can I put it on the headstand? Nope, it's not wide enough. Shit. Oh, I don't know where I'm going to put this.
Footboard. That's all you got.
There you go.
Yep.
There you go.
That little area. That was wide enough. I learned.
Jack comes in the morning. Pillows are on the footboard. What happened? It's the only place I can put my phone. I like looking at Grogu's face when I fall asleep. We made eye contact.
Oh man.
We held eye contact. Ew, get out of my bed. Get out of my house.
You're no longer welcome.
How is the POOL coming?
That's still a hole in the ground. They cut my sewage line and my water line, so I can't poop out here. Very upset about it.
as you should be.
It wasn't like, hey, we need to turn this. They accidentally cut it.
They knew it was there, so I think it was
I know,
just
but
that shit's in the way. So, bye.
did they at least give you a heads up?
No, until I looked out there, I'm like, that big black pipe looks like some sort of drainage. Goes somewhere.
So did you ask them and they told you, oh, my bad? Or what do they like? How did that play out?
I don't know. Third repipe. I mean, they were going to have to replumb it anyways. So whatever.
Would have been
We're
nice.
supposed to do that this week, I think.
Right, but a heads up of, hey, don't use your bathroom in the casita because we're doing this would have been a nice touch.
Again, thankfully, I'm not a fucking moron, so it would have been funny if they did it at a fucking moron's house. Like, sir, why is there a turd in the middle of my pool here?
Right,
you didn't see that the pipe was broken,
and neither me nor Lou were there. So, you know, why is there a Snickers bar in the middle of the pool, sir?
I could have swore this looks familiar. I saw it earlier today.
Is that corn? Are we farming now?
Oh my God.
Nope, farming's a bad business to get in, my friend.
All I'm saying is just keep an eye on any kind of change orders or any bullshit like that, because they will make whatever attempt they can to charge you extra for that. Hey, we have to move this pipe over. I'm like, no. You knew that ahead of time. Don't do that.
Exactly. Yeah, no,
that's
because,
your deal, not mine.
When they were first came out to do everything, the backyard wasn't filled in from originally putting the pipe in, and he straight up took a picture of it. He knew it was there. The guys digging, maybe they didn't know or didn't care. But the project manager knows it's there.
Exactly. The PM, that's on the PM right there.
Yeah.
F that. You didn't say anything to him yet?
No, Stacey talked to him this morning.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay,
that's how we have the update. He's finalizing getting the pool equipment done, and that's when she found out about re-piping everything.
Yeah.
So it's proper, like I can poop again.
Okay, that's cool. Still done by June?
Hopefully. Shit.
Let's see if they're on schedule still.
Yeah. I don't know. Our neighbors were getting their shit done too. That seemed to go by pretty quick, so.
Well, theirs is already done, your neighbors?
Mostly it seems like. The concrete's all poured and shit and hard and
deck and all that?
Yeah.
Shit, okay.
Right.
I mean, if they're reputable, it's in and out.
It is. It's realtor friend recommended them, so I mean it's not some fly by night company or some shit,
right? Because they would not recommend if it
and
was.
Like the actual owner of the company came out because of who recommended them to us to go over everything before he handed it off to his people, because obviously he's the boss, so he's not going to do it. But yeah, no, I mean so far I don't have any problems with them. I don't know how to build a pool, so maybe it does take a little while.
Oh, it definitely does, because I've had to deal with some in my industry. It's just the whole cutting that line, not telling you, especially when it's a functional line. That's the part that's like, what is wrong with you people? Mm-hmm. First of all, you give the heads up ahead of time.
Right.
And then you say, this will be out of service for however long. Don't use whatever water service or whatever. Don't use that in the casita until XYZ time.
Right.
And it's the fact that they didn't do that. That's the part that's irritating the hell out of me.
But you know what? Sometimes people be telling my wife shit and she don't listen to them, so it is possible.
Fair.
She don't always be listening to them, though.
All right, that's fair.
Yeah, like, it could have been on like a laundry list of stuff, and it just didn't.
Yeah.
Like,
she has a lot of shit going on, all this stuff.
She heard casita and immediately just checked out of whatever the next sentence was after.
Not my problem.
Yep, exactly. I don't poop out there. Who cares?
Right? What happens over there? Whatever.
That's where Jack keeps his dumb friends. I don't care.
Oh man!
Wait, now we're dumb friends.
I was like, man, that would be some shit.
Fair. That's fair. It has been 26 years of being your dumb friend.
Exactly.
Oh man. That's good.
But what else happened since the last time we all talked on here? That I need update.
Super Bowl.
No, we had Super
Bowl.
Yeah,
I mean, I had a good turnout for the Super Bowl. It was a very long weekend.
You sent us that picture. Yeah. It was like all kinds of dead soldiers, fireball shooters.
Yeah, we had both. We had somebody who brought the non whiskey ones, and I had a bag of whiskey ones from the year before, and we killed all of them. So
Why would you drink
Non-whiskey ones?
non-whiskey Fireball?
What are you talking about?
Well,
yeah.
but both of you guys live in states where you can go into like Safeway and buy liquor.
Yes.
Here, it's all controlled. So if you go into like, you can go into like a Safeway, they'll have like a bag of the Fireball, but it'll be Fireball like malt liquor, which is like 90% sugar. It's fucking awful. But
Sounds
you can
awful.
go into a liquor store and get the regular one that says cinnamon whiskey on it.
Right.
And I bought one of those like party bags where it had like 30 shots or whatever in it last year, and it's been in my freezer for a year. So I popped those bad boys out, and we killed all of them. So
Nobody considered, I don't know, maybe a big bottle of Jack Daniel's Tennessee Fire, which is better than Fireball anyway, and just like pour shots. Nobody thought about
I like giving everybody sugar headaches that I hang out with on the Super Bowl.
Oh, okay. Well, that's different. Yeah, that's
Fuck
better.
those guys.
Yeah, you don't get the good shit.
I mean, I could have got Jack Daniels or Sinfire or any other ones that are way better, but I'm like, nah, that's not going to be funny at the end of the night when they're all like, my head hurts.
When Duke shops, he gets the good shit.
Yeah,
exactly.
When Bonnie shops, she gets crap.
Man, I'm sitting there like, why are they drinking basic white girl drinks? What is going on here? It's like, I hope you did it with your Uggs on.
Yeah. Well, and I also found these mixed shots that were actually ended up being pretty good. They were like Miami Vice, B52, strawberry shortcake, but the cups were like split in half. So then it had like one half of the mix on one side, one half of the other. So it wasn't something that was like pre-mixed, and when you shot it mixed, which I was like, they turned out to be actually really good. I thought they were going to be awful because usually those kind of ones are real hit and miss.
Yeah.
But they ended up being really good.
I have shot glasses like that.
That are like split in half.
Yeah, it's like a rum chata. I think I bought a gift set of rum chata, and it came with shot glasses like that. So you put the rum chata on one side and your Fireball on the other.
Nice.
Get your cinnamon toast crunch on.
Nice.
Or cum shot. I don't know which one they call it. Whatever. I think it depends on the company you're keeping.
Yeah.
For sure.
All right, so you're going to bring those when we go to Disneyland next year?
Whether or not he's making that cum shot, it may not be a drink.
Yeah. Wait a second. Has this been sitting out, guys? This is way more thick than I thought it was going to be.
Where does
There's still burn going down, though. That's that VD.
Well, burn coming out, though. Hey-o.
Lou hasn't done anything about VD in 15 years.
Exactly. Man. I was, you go out for lunchtime, you look around at these folks. There are a lot of people on VD not getting the V or the D that night. Oh, man. I'm trying to remember what the hell I even did. I'm sure I just went home and didn't do nothing, but I don't remember.
I didn't do shit, right? Because I was home. Everybody's at work and school.
Mm-hmm.
I sat around on my ass all day. I don't even think I showered. I caught up on Invincible and Harley. I need to catch up on Spider-Man. I didn't do shit.
Oh, yeah, I forgot about that, too. I'm still, 3 episodes dropped after the first 2? And probably more since then.
Probably more, yeah.
3 more, because the other 3 probably dropped.
Yep.
Did it? So one of the guys that I follow, he posts videos, always Marvel-related type of thing. And I think he really liked Spider-Man, but then he posted another video that like, is this actually good? And then he posted another one saying, okay, it's good now. So is that your kind of opinion? I haven't watched any of them yet.
I haven't had a problem with it at all. It's
okay.
Spider-Man being Spider-Man.
I only saw the first 2 episodes. You've got the multiverse, so you've got some normal character people on the race side or gender side or whatever. Don't even matter. It had no effect on the show. It's perfectly fine.
Yeah. No, they're not trying to be woke about it or anything.
Nope, not at all. Not at all.
I said, this is Harry and Norman. Yes, they're black, and we move on with our lives.
And next. Yeah, but there wasn't a fuss about it.
Yeah. But he's still... He's still Norman Osborn. He's still rich, smart, all that shit.
Yeah.
Okay. For sure. No, none of that crap. We didn't get any kind of Supergirl bullshit where, there's a black guy. Let's make sure the police beat him up for no reason. Yeah, we didn't get any of that crap. So... But yeah, because I went into it like, oh God, here we go. And then I saw the first 2 episodes. It's like, all right, solid. I'll make fun of it just for the sake of making fun of it and the joke side of it. But actual opinion, no, it was well done.
That's fine. I just watched I got up to the Daredevil was in the last episode I watched. It had Daredevil in it.
Spoilers. What the hell?
Everybody knew Daredevil was going to be in it. It was in the promos.
I know now.
I'm like
not
a Disney Plus
not even
commercial.
watching anymore. Shit.
Bing.
D. It's all about the big D.
Yep. Plus.
Yeah,
it is voiced by Charlie
you
Cox
like it.
too, so that was good.
Oh, that's cool. I didn't know that either. That's actually weird though. It's a different universe, but okay, sure.
But only some things change. In an actual multiverse, everything would be the same except for one detail.
Right. Except for the whatever swapped. Yeah. Okay.
We would be doing this, but your name is Louis. But everything else.
And
is
I hate
the
when
same.
I go to the food places and like, your name, please, and they fucking spell it Luis, Louis. It's like I tell them, and they can't pronounce it. Especially if they do Luis. Luis. Like no.
Dan,
when they misspell it, you need to When they misspell it, you need to walk up and be like, "Are you the key master?" What do you mean? Well, you're looking for Lewis. You obviously are the key master.
Oh my god, that would be good, especially for the employee that gets it.
Right?
That's even better.
Yeah. The first time you're getting a blowjob by one of those girls, Lou, remember, think of me. Wait, no, don't think of.
Yes.
I'll see you Thursday night in Japan, buddy. Oh my god. With Japan. I'm watching so many YouTube videos. It's ridiculous. It's like when I have free time, I watch my usual subs, and then which is like all of 30 minutes worth of shit. I don't watch a lot. So, or the ones that I do watch don't post a lot of stuff that I care about. And then next, I was like, okay, now what? I'm like, oh, what to do and what not to do in Japan. Well, I'm just watching all those. Here's some popular phrases you should learn. I'm like, okay. It's like, that's been my free time, just watching a lot of that shit. Loving it.
Yeah.
I'll figure it all out. Like the hardest part that I'm trying to figure out, though, and you guys might have done some history, or actually research rather. I guess Duke will be able to fill us in, maybe, since he's going to beat it there. Is the luggage? Like some people say, oh, just take the bus, you're fine, your luggage will be fine. Some people say, well, if you take the train on the whole forwarding thing, it's like, yeah, that takes a day or so. You don't. It's not like it forwards that same day. I'm like, oh, well, that sucks.
Right. So
yeah, well, no,
like Disney hotel, we'd have to forward our luggage the day before, like keep whatever overnight bag, and then forward your luggage the day before, so it's there by the next day. And so, like, okay. And then the other option is obviously you take the bus, you just take the with you.
Because they were like, there's
catch an Uber. No, they first of all, Uber's not really a thing there.
Yep, Uber and taxis are not.
You get a taxi, and taxis are a thing, except they're the most expensive thing you're going to find.
Yeah,
like you'll get. Imagine going from your place, Jack, to the airport. That's like $300 for a taxi.
Fuck that.
Like exactly.
Even if I am Japan rich.
Yep, I will learn the bus system, or I will learn the train system,
which are both in
forwarding system. I will learn something.
Which, unless you're in like a smaller city, is generally really well developed. They've done
for sure.
They've gone above and beyond in developing their public infrastructure or their public transportation.
I think my biggest thing is I just don't know, like luggage wise, what I'm bringing. I mean, I'm going to have at least one check-in. Do I have two? I don't know. And that's where it's like, if I have two, that in my backpack, that might be more of a bitch with the public transport. But if it's a bus, okay, fine. But
I was contemplating, like, since I don't know how much stuff I'm going to be buying, I was contemplating just taking one with having a reserve for buying a second one if I needed it.
Okay.
Like, then I mean, someday you go and you buy the second bag. So then you're not carrying two bags. My problem is if I had two bags, I'd have to like justify putting stuff in both of them, which I'm like, like I would rather just have one bag that was my stuff, right? And then another bag that I might even be able to just ship home, right?
You can ship your luggage home. I mean, I'm so sick of that bullshit.
And share memes on Facebook. That's fucking useless.
Oh man.
Sending memes and text is okay, Jack?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that's different. That's not Facebook. That's wow.
I did shrink my online footprint. I did get rid of my Instagram account, so that's it. I'm out.
Oh dang.
I'm out.
Were you actually using it though?
I use it when I travel.
Okay.
But in like the last 2 weeks, I've had probably 15 or 20 bots like old photos, and I'm like, okay, I'm done. I can't keep cleaning up this bullshit. Like I'm just tired of it. Like,
how do you know it's a bot?
Because it's Janet 4361, and it has the same picture.
Okay.
It has the same picture of the last 6 people who liked this random photo, or like this
What
random.
is the point of that, though? Like, what is the point of a bot liking your? I don't get it.
I don't know, but I just got really tired of reporting them, and then Instagram going, "Yes, we got it, and thank you. We've suspended this account." And I'm like,
I just leave them alone.
Whatever.
I don't care. Whatever.
I'll admit I'm not on. I don't look at it enough. Instagram. I don't look at it enough to know. I've never.
It was my only digital footprint that was left, and it just became way too much to manage. And I was like, I'm out. I don't need it. Like, it's not. So, Yay for me.
Right.
Just wait till next month. Get TikTok. When China owns America in 6 years, then you'll have TikTok. You'll be good to go.
I just got to change my Duolingo to Chinese.
Mm-hmm.
Which is better, Mandarin and Cantonese? Which one speaks it more?
Mandarin.
Cantonese.
I was saying you
Mandarin's more-
motherfuckers don't even agree on it.
Right?
Well, it's
Well-
Lou and I.
Hello. What'd you expect? Come on. We didn't even work that out ahead of time. See, I thought Cantonese was more because it'll cover all the surrounding countries of China as well. That's why I thought Cantonese.
The Far East countries.
Yeah.
It's more likely you'll find that.
Mandarin, where it's more central. That's what I thought. Okay. I don't know if that's true. That's what I thought.
Let's look it up. Speaks.
Let's do this. AI will fix this problem.
I was going Mandarin just because of the oranges.
I was going to say, I thought that was a little guitar, but that's mandolin, I think.
Oh, okay.
Here we go.
To learn Cantonese or Mandarin definitely depends on your personal choice and what reasons for learning, e.g., which people you want to interact with. Local people in certain areas tend to learn Cantonese naturally through exposure to their parents, whereas Mandarin is generally taught in schools and is only learned at home in an early age when there's no other local language to use.
Oh. Okay, so it's like the Queen's Chinese versus regular Chinese?
Yeah. That's what it sounds like. Yeah. So it's like Spanish versus Castilian.
Yeah.
Okay.
Street slang versus school slang. You ain't going to learn about Riz at school.
Fuck that. All about the Riz. Next month we're celebrating St. Patrick's Day.
No, I saw the halftime. It's Sizz, not Riz.
No, that's SZA.
SZA.
Not RZA.
No, that's the things you cut fabric.
RZA is 36. RZA is 36 chambers.
Yeah.
SZA. cut SZA.
Cut it
SZA.
out.
Oh my
Joey
God!
from Full House.
Full House over here. Oh Lord.
Well, she used to date Kendrick too, or Drake too. So.
Oh, that's right. Forgot about that. That was part of the video too. That's just some hate right there. Man, he just got dogged all up and down in this.
All them bitches.
Wait, did he date Serena too?
Yeah.
Oh no way.
Yeah, he dated.
Yeah, that's why Serena was there.
Yeah, that's why she was there.
See, I didn't take it that way. Based on the video, I took that as her coming back full circle from being mocked for doing her dance when she won.
And she did it during Not Like Us. Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I thought it was more of the country, it's a political statement coming around.
That was
I didn't know it had anything to do with Drake. Okay.
Yep.
Everything to do with Drake.
Everything.
So it seems, man.
Everything in that halftime performance was selected for a very, very specific reason.
That's a lot.
Like there was nothing.
That's a lot of drama.
Lou's like, I need to get to that level. I hate.
I mean, yeah, I can appreciate it. That's for damn sure. I ain't gonna lie.
Just don't make either of us Drake, Lou. That's all.
No. It'll be like the Green Bay Packers or the Baltimore Ravens, the Philadelphia Eagles. That's my man. Oh, that reminds me. Speaking of getting drunk enough, I saw one of the Japan videos I saw. There are some restaurants that you pay like by the hour, and they bring you a little faucet tap, and just the alcohol is 60 minutes of have at it. I was like, wait, what? Excuse me? How do they not lose money off of that?
Sounds dangerous in another country.
Mm-hmm. I'm just saying. I saw that was like, oh, I didn't tell Duke about this.
I would just watch. That's some people watching right there.
Yeah.
Mm.
You just be on the one, just be like, you'd be on your first one, just watching.
Just watching everybody get tore up. And then they don't start kung fu fighting and shit.
If out of the three of us, Jack, you are the most weak-willed when it comes to booze. Let's be real.
It's true.
All right. Yeah.
You're going to be like, you're going to be like, everyone, let's watch everybody. 15 minutes in. Guys, what's going on? I can't see.
Exactly. Nope. Let's watch everybody. The
only way that happens did they turn off the lights?
Yeah, right? I can't see. What's going on? The only way Jack is watching that shit is if he's got a mirror. That's the only way Jack is watching that.
By the way, and 45 minutes in, it'd be him looking at that mirror. Look at that crazy motherfucker. He doesn't even know where he's at right now.
Drunk bitch.
Yeah, stupid fucking tourist. Yeah, that tourist. Yeah, he acted like a fool.
Is this your first time drinking? Wait, why are you stop repeating what I'm saying?
Why is Resident Evil on in the background?
Stop copying me. Stop copying me.
Oh my god! But yeah, that tripped me out. I was just like, "Whoa, that's a thing." That was just.
Yeah.
I was like, "How? Okay." I didn't. They didn't say the prices or how much that cost, but the fact that it existed was what got me.
Japanese rich, make that shit rain.
Yep.
Yes,
There'll be one night.
Yeah, but it'll be Sunday night. Celebration's over. Got to celebrate,
right? Celebrate it being back in the States.
You guys already had your pin conversation and stuff last week?
No, not really.
Oh, that happened this week, right?
That was art.
Yeah, I was like, no, we didn't talk about that at all. I mean, it's just the 3 sets and then the badge art.
Yeah,
and I don't know if it was just the one set of badge art or is there multiple?
I'm sure they'll all be. I'm sure it'll all be.
Yeah,
because I think the badge art that they showed was the badge art that matched the badges they released.
Teased on Twitter. Yeah,
we'll find out in a few days, I guess.
Yeah.
Yep. Was it Thursday night?
Something like that. Yeah.
I thought no, the 25th, wasn't it? Next Tuesday.
Something. I don't know. I put it in my
the 20th.
Yep.
25th.
Wait, no,
25th.
Yeah, I think it's next 25th at like 6 p.m. or something.
Is what they announced the everything.
Is when it goes on sale.
Oh, the pins, the first pin set.
Yeah, that first set. What is it called, Jack? The travel.
Yeah, the Road to Celebration.
Road. There we go. Road to Celebration. Those 4 sets are available next Tuesday.
Only that way.
5 or 6.
Allegedly.
Yeah,
can't buy them.
They say that, but you'll be able to get them at the convention. I mean, I'll order my sets ahead of time. But at least the bad sets. I'll probably get those pins just because, but they're not that exciting.
Yeah,
the regular character pin
after the badge art.
Yeah, that badge art looks pretty sweet though.
Hopefully, they show us the rest of the set. Because if the rest of the set's good, then yes. But otherwise, I'm not super feeling them.
Worst case scenario, I'll at least still order a couple sets, maybe 3 sets, whatever the limit is, like 3 sets of them. And if I don't like the rest of it, I'll just sell those 3 sets because there are going to be people who miss out.
Exactly.
So I know I'll be able to move them. Yeah. So no big deal there. But I'm with you. I want to see them all before I commit to all because I just not feeling it.
And does that change your pin trading strategy if you end up not feeling the pins?
Then we don't do it at all. We hit this once and call it a day.
So much free time that you just freed up.
I would get my my badge art pins, and if there's any booths that have the badge art pins, if they're exclusives, whatever, that's fine. Let's say we have 2 different sheets. One is character pins, one's badge art. I'm just going to ignore the character pins completely and just go after
unless there's characters I like. Like if you do a Sabine or something, I mean...
a Vader for me. A Sabine, like you said, a Sabine for you.
Yeah.
Chewie
for the most part.
I know people who might want a Porg or all the droids. You know, I might know somebody.
Neil.
So that type of stuff. Yeah, there you go. Neil for Duke.
Neil will be at the fucking Citizen booth again. We'll have to
oh my god,
fucking acrobats and backflipping and scheming for it.
And then after all was said and done, you just had to ask for it.
Are the guys that we got the pins from Comic-Con going to be there probably?
Oh, I didn't think about that.
I don't know. I haven't seen any kind of exhibitor list or nothing.
That's a good
I don't think they've announced anything.
We're still 2 months away. Oh my god, it's 2 months from tomorrow?
Yeah.
Isn't it 18, 19, 20?
Yeah.
2 months from tomorrow.
Yeah. So let's go. Announce some shit.
Wow.
I need everything.
And 8 weeks from Friday.
Yeah, boy.
Like, we got the next 3 days doing this. I don't want to, especially since it's 3 day and not 4 day, where we usually have 1 day to F around and figure things out.
Mhm.
With it only being 3 days, we really don't have that day to F around. So I want to lock that down first night. So because of that, I wouldn't do the baseball game. I mean, you guys have fun. I'll happy to walk you through it when obviously we're going to be together anyway.
Yeah.
Like, okay, here's what we do. Get your IC, get your Suica card, get the app, whatever you want to do. Whichever you prefer.
I should have that all. I should have that all dialed in by the time.
I was just gonna say you'll have been there a week, so you'll have an idea with that.
Yeah.
I'm just referring to specifically from our hotel station because our train station is a minute walk from the hotel, so that's cool.
Yeah.
And then going from there to the convention area and then coming back, shit. It depends on how long it takes. I might do it twice. I ain't gonna lie. So I don't want to fuck that up. Going in Friday.
Yeah, I think my plan is that I'll be in Tokyo Monday or Tuesday. So I will probably just, depending on what time you guys get in on Thursday, might just meet you on Thursday.
Plane lands at 3.
Okay. Or at least meet you sometime that afternoon to get you guys dialed in.
Yeah.
So depending on what we end up doing on that Thursday.
I was gonna say, if you have free time, I hope not. I hope you're out there fucking just killing it, museums or whatever, culture, whatever you want to do. But if you do, then we can send you where the hotel we're all going to be staying at. I'm including you in that because I think you're still going to be with us for Thursday to Tuesday, right?
Yeah.
So then you could be like, okay, here's the station,
Yep.
here's the hotel. You can run the course, and then we can go from there too. But don't make that a priority. So just obviously,
yeah. So we'll see. I mean, yeah, I think so.
Well, since we're wandering into this, we should probably say goodbye.
I know, right?
Farewell, goodbye,
Right.
We didn't even talk about them adding We didn't even talk about them adding all the Marvel shit to It's a Small World and how offended I am about that.
Oh, fuck
Wait,
that.
what?
I'm excited for it.
What are you talking about?
I'll
Small
send you
World
the video,
Japan?
Lou.
No,
Yeah.
don't watch the video. Fuck that. Do not watch whatever video he sends you. They added Marvel to Small World in Japan. I've seen pictures. It's fucking awesome.
Yeah, but why?
Groot. They added Groot, basically.
I don't get it. Like, what's the point?
To add Marvel to shit.
Yeah,
Okay.
because
And it looks
Marvel
fucking
Campus, Marvel Campus did so bad they have to force it into other stuff that other people go on.
Baby Groot's adorable. Fuck that. It looks amazing. I'm going to write it like 7 times.
No, sir. I will not exit this
I will not
boat.
exit this
Yes.
boat to the right.
Run
Exit
it
to the
again.
right? No. I am
No.
here.
You're not hearing me.
Look, I bought fast passes all fucking day. I will sit right here.
You
And
understand the word?
by fast
Coming out
passes,
my
I
mouth?
mean the back of my hand. That's how fast this pass is.
Exactly. You're going to be bigger than all of them there. So,
Right?
yeah, let them try to move you. Oh, shit.
And on that
That
racist
violent
note,
ending. Exactly.
all right, we'll be back next week for our
Anniversary!
Yep, season finale.
Anniversary.
Woo!
Anniversary.
Make sure you get lubed up.
Oh, I will. All the time.
I'm already in.
I'm an oil man now.
Exactly. Be all up in that land, man.
And done.